Hi there, it's Judith Desjardins back in Santa Monica, and I welcome you into my kitchen today, where I am showing you things that I like to do for myself and my family to make our bodies healthy. Besides cooking the vegetables, root vegetables, and cruciferous vegetables and mushrooms that are going to be added to casseroles or omelets or whatever. Something I love to do, absolutely love to do, is to juice. This is a practice that I started years ago when a family member was battling cancer, and I wanted to make sure that he had all the micronutrients that I could muster on a weekly basis to go direct into his bloodstream to empower his immune system to fight the cancer. And I think this is a lovely practice for us during the time of the COVID-19 because it also thrives in a depressed immune system. So I'm just going to let the camera roll and show you what I do on a weekly basis. I have over here on the counter, I have prepped my food ahead of time by bathing them in my sink with a solution that disinfects pesticides. And I think that's really good to do with anything that's loose in the markets these days that you'll be picking out, but other people are walking around them. So I like to disinfect them first. And then part of the fun process is to cut them and have them all prepared and ready to go. I have 5 pounds of carrots. I have a whole bunch of cucumbers and zucchini, squash, celery, beets, and apples that I'll use to sweeten the mix. And I have my very favorite Breville juicer. Now, there are many different kinds, and all are equally effective. So let's just get started. I'm going to show you how easy it is. If you look to the back of the juicer, you'll see that the receptacle that takes the raw part, I put a sack in there. I learned this lesson late in terms of making it easy to clean it and get rid of the refuse so I could keep juicing. So that was a good tip I learned over time. So let's just watch the process and see the beautiful juice being made. You have to pour it off periodically or you'll have it overflowing. So then I put mixture into various receptacles. some of these will be stored in, whoops, oh, yeah, that can happen. That's pretty funny. All right, moving along. Nothing like a live recording. So, back we go. Clean up the mess later. I wanted to show you a step here. Let's put some of the apple. Apples don't have to be peeled, but you do have to take out the cores. So, once again, you have to pour it off so that it doesn't overflow. I'm going to be cleaning up the mess I made while this is waiting before I pour my next amounts in there. This is perfect to show that we learn as we go along, and it's okay to make messes. And if your children are helping you with this process, they need to know that it's okay to make mistakes, and it's just a fun project. So let's back up and get some of the green things that we're going to pour into our container this time. You'll see as we add, first of all, we have the carrots and some of the green vegetables. I'm pouring more into this. You'll see that with the variety of things that I add, the juice is going to change colors. And that's pretty neat to see also. I want to show you the effect of adding beets, because you're going to see we're almost going to get like a tequila sunrise effect. Whoops. Okay, pulling out my vegetables. Panning around to see some of my vegetables that I roasted. And then going back to my story about the beets. The beets add a beautiful bright color. And don't be worried as you're peeling them that you're going to get your hands red. I freaked out the first time I did it, but it washes right off. I used to hate beets when I was a child, but these are raw and they're actually sweet, and they're very good for cleaning out your body, detoxifying your body. So I'm only going to do one to show you the effect that it has when we add it to the juice. Okay, and yes, you see The hands do get pretty red, but not to worry. It washes right off. So let's just juice these beets, and I'll show you how cool they look. I usually put a cover over because they can spray out and really scatter all over your counter. So there you see the color of the beets, and we're going to pour it into our other containers. And you will see the color change, which is really vibrant. So I will continue layering my juice, adding apples. You can do pears, grapes, other fruit that you want, and I can't tell you how delicious it is when you drink it. It's like crystal clear water, and the micronutrients go right into your bloodstream. So that's it for today, folks. Happy juicing and happy baking.